Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Kildare Clubhouse. Summer camp, week number 4. Yes, tomorrow we have another trip. It's going to be in the 90s. The weather's kicking up. The weeks are passing by. Hopefully we get paid Friday and not Monday. That's all I can hope for. Times is rough out here in the streets. Let's introduce ourselves and let's go jump right into the topic. We'll start off from my left. What's your name and your age, please?
My name is Zoe, and I'm 11 years old.
Okay, Zoe. And you're 11 years old. Oh, you don't have to do all that extra stuff. Next.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie, and I'm 10 years old.
See, learn from Mackenzie. She didn't do a... She don't have a tongue like that. Go ahead.
So,
oh, look, of course, he does the same thing. Go ahead.
So, my name is Christian, and I'm also 10 years old.
Okay, welcome, Christian. Welcome to the podcast. What's today's topic?
We're going to be talking about the new class that's next door, journalism class.
And how it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
we had her twice a week.
And we've already been, very happy about it.
And her name is Miss Raquel.
I think you already messed up her name.
Wait.
Is it Miss Rachel or Miss Raquel?
Miss Raquel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I had the chance to meet her. I knew the class was coming, so tell me a little bit about what's going on, because I have no idea what's going on so far.
So what we're doing is that we're trying to,
You don't have to get any louder, Christian. I got you.
So for journalism, we're setting up to groups, I think of 4 or 5. We have to pick up one topic that we can discuss about. So
yeah, so
me
personally, the people that are on the podcast with me, Zoe, and Christian, we're all in one group.
So
basically, we picked the Kardashians to talk about,
Oh, my
and
God. You're the gossipers. That's
Like,
what they
they
call you.
I don't well, like
there's so much drama.
We
Zoe
could
wrote
talk
down
about so much
18
stuff.
things about it, and I wrote down
Yeah.
14.
So we look up and we research and we watch videos, but she's teaching us we have roles and we're gonna make an episode about what we're gonna talk about. So we have to come up with a name, and our group we're really creative, so we were thinking about doing a little extra things that might make the broadcast a little better.
Do you have a name for your
What is
your
it?
show?
Science or something?
No, it's
It's supposed to have maybe an anagram with all the people's names.
C-I-A-N-Z.
No, it's C-A-I.
No, it's C-I-A-N-Z.
No, we did C.
no, it's CAIMZ. I think it's Cam.
Yes, yeah. It's supposed to stand for Christian,
You know or not.
Allison, Imani,
Yes, Cam.
Mackenzie, and Zoe. Z.
Yeah, so it's basically everybody's initial.
Yeah.
So she wants us to be creative and write down stuff about our broadcast that we want to do. And it's really fun. We had her twice a week, and I really enjoy the class. I think it's a good class to do because
Is it a lot of writing?
It depends how much you
Yeah.
get.
Yes, it depends
Your topic.
what your research is on and what's your topic.
And also, she decided for us to add roles for the thing.
Yeah,
Me and Mackenzie, we're
Most
Wait,
of us are broadcasting.
So there's 5 of us. It's me, Zoe, Christian, Allison, and Imani. So there's roles. There's the broadcasting, the editor, the script writer, and the cameraman, or the camera person.
Yeah.
So Zoe's gonna be the script writer. Me and Christian are gonna be the broadcasters. Imani's gonna be the camera girl, and Allison is gonna be the editor. But
Which your mom, the one that's sleeping right now?
yeah. So
So instead of learning about cameras, she's sleeping.
yeah. So basically, so we thought that everybody should have a chance to be on the broadcast with us. So only Zoe, me, and Christian would want to be on it because I asked everybody what their roles want to be and if they want to be in front of the camera or not. Imani and Allison, they said no, so it's only just gonna be me, Christian, and Zoe on the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's Zoe's gonna be the script writer, but since today was her first day in journalism because the last day she was not here, so we're gonna help her out with the script and everything, and we have to figure out because the topic that we're doing is a lot of drama, so we write a lot of things down per journalism class, so we have 1
Literally.
hour in there, like
Yeah.
literally.
It's my first day, and
And
I
how
have
long? How
20
long is
stuff.
your the show that you're gonna do? Like 10 minutes?
Mm,
Like should
We
you
don't
give
know
it- should you
yet.
give
Yeah,
it
we
time
don't know
for-
yet.
we don't know because
So-
we have to like time the thing perfectly.
Yeah, but she has to give you a time frame. Like if she says, okay, your little production thing is gonna be 4 minutes long, you got to work around 4 minutes.
Yeah.
You got to have a beginning,
Yeah.
a middle, subject matter in between, then
Yeah.
remind people what you talked about, and then end.
I think once we have everything done, she's gonna tell us how long we have it.
Yeah, because like I remember she said next week we're gonna be like working on like the roles and the editing and stuff because we have to get like everything together before our first actual broadcast is starting.
Okay. So she's getting you ready for the whole production value of
Yeah,
of
basically.
Yeah,
the-
basically.
So
and information too, because you have to have the information.
Yeah.
You have to have people in front of the camera and all that stuff.
Yeah.
so I think me and Mackenzie were trying to work on like maybe the intro, like how we could set
Yes.
up. We were trying to like do.
But I feel like we shouldn't tell anybody because they might steal it, and I feel like it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
No,
I mean-
And we're also gonna try to add like
Like a little
Um,
beat in
yeah,
like
like
the
how-
front. Like, all right, so you know how like you do like your intro for the podcast.
Mhm.
We're gonna try to like make like a little beat,
you
basically.
have to start it off and
Yeah.
then
Okay, so you're going to do an intro.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it in the computer next door?
Um.
So you can use GarageBand to do it.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Like
we
find
were
a loop
using
or something like that.
GarageBand, so I
What you,
feel
what
like
you can't do is that you can't take someone's music
yeah.
and do it because
know.
then that's copyrighted material and your whole show will be kicked off,
Yes.
even if you try to put it on YouTube.
Yep.
So you have to make an original sound. Like my sounds, I made this with Julio when I first started doing podcasts, and this is still 7 years later. It's still the same one I use.
yeah, we won't use yours. We're gonna try to make
Oh no, you won't use mine because I won't give it to you.
Yeah.
we're gonna try to make it onto like maybe hip hop, like some tech
yeah, like
sounds.
R&B like stuff
Okay.
type. Yeah.
So you're looking forward to actually doing the whole production, doing the show.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to script writing?
Yeah. Oh.
Because script writing is a little different than regular writing.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the kids here when we did a movie write a script, and it's totally different. I mean, from the format that you use to the wording and how you do all that is totally different.
So yeah, we're counting on Zoe to try to
You got to figure that out.
we're counting on Zoe to do the script writing. We're counting on
Yeah.
like,
well, like,
we're counting
yeah,
on,
like we're counting on everybody. I
Yeah.
feel like
To do their part.
yeah, I feel like everybody's gonna do a good job, but we're still gonna like help out Zoe because script writing that's kind of a job. So we're gonna help her. Like if she's confused, like she could come to us and like be like, oh, should I write this? Should I write this? Like what should be better for the broadcast? Or basically.
What's really the hard part is editing stuff.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Allison has the hardest
like-
job.
yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
that you're doing, also now when you're editing it, that means the sound has to be right, the camera angles, and then you have to adjust that. And sometimes take something like sometimes when I record these events, they're like 2 hours long. I have to make a 2 hour long production into 2 minutes.
So yeah, we're
So
gonna like,
everything that you filming, you're like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's important. But if the client only wants 2 minutes or 40 seconds, you need to figure out what you're
Yeah.
doing in 40 seconds.
Yeah, but like even though like we're still counting on everybody and especially like each other to like do their part, we're still gonna help each other. Like we're still gonna help like Imani with editing because that's a job. Like
Imani.
I mean
Allison.
Allison with the editing.
You know what
job.
it never was? That serious.
Like we're gonna help like everybody with like each little piece because eventually like when one of us are not here, like eventually like one day they're gonna have to do it on their own, but like we're still gonna help them.
No, but it's also good to learn every part of it so
Yeah.
that if you have to interact, like if all of a sudden you're behind the scenes and you're the one in front of the camera, he knows how to work the camera or he knows how to do another part or help Zoe or do another part of the production. The more value that you have, the more you appreciate it, I guess.
yeah. So
Well, something that we decided was like we have each other's numbers, so then once we go home, we can still practice on it, and then once we
Yeah.
come back, we still have more evidence and more details.
Yeah.
Okay,
So basically, like we made like a group chat on messages, and like we could call, and like we could like, oh, like, like this information is really good for the broadcast. You should add that into like the episode. Like we should cut one part out and like put this in instead, because that might be better entertainment for the people that might be watching the broadcast, or even for the broadcast itself.
Yeah, cause like I think, like you said, like everybody's like in our group is gonna need help. Some people need help like fixing the cameras, editing, but like you said, we'll try to get more ideas on the group chat.
Yeah, like we just made it earlier, so like nobody has texted in it, like nothing. But once you get home, we're like gonna brainstorm, do all that thinking, and like on iPhone, like on FaceTime, they have like this thing where like, you could share your screen.
Screen sharing.
Yeah, great.
Yes, yes, screen sharing. So like you could like show them like how to go like how to work the garage band and how it works. And we could all like decide on like one beat. Like we could all make our own beats, and like once we get on FaceTime or like call, we can always share our beats, and we could always brainstorm on which one
Okay,
might
guys,
be better
you
for the
also
broadcast.
if you trust in each other and you say, okay, I want Mackenzie to try to come up with the intro, let Mackenzie work on one project, because she
Yeah.
has a lot to do too. So let her start writing the script, and then you can start taking the ideas. If you're all working on the same thing, it's gonna take forever. Because she's gonna do something a beat, and then you'll be like, "Oh, could we add this to the beat? Oh, should we add this?" And then the other person, by the time you finish doing that, it's gonna be like a week. So
So-
let each person take command and let them shine, and let them figure out what they can do. If Mackenzie's doing the beat and she kind of fails, or it just doesn't work, and then I could understand people helping after that. But if you're all gonna keep kicking into every job, it's never gonna get done.
So then,
So trust the system, trust each other, and be like, okay, you're gonna work on the script. If you need help, I'll jump in.
Yeah.
Mackenzie, you're gonna do the beat, do the intro, you'll do the outro. Work on two different things, and that way, at least it shows that the show is progressing in some way.
so actually, when you said that, I think that like each of us can try to work on something. Like how I'll work on like what you said, like the intro beat. I actually had this like music beat making app I have on my phone that I can use, but instead I'll use GarageBand. I'll get the app instead of that.
No, you have
You
to
should
get it.
already have that.
Yeah, because you have an Apple iPhone, like it's on the top and it says GarageBand.
It doesn't.
It should
It
have.
does.
It should
If not,
be
you
like
could download it. It's free.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
A lot of
download.
people don't. Sometimes they don't download it, but when you had the new iPhones, it was part of the iPhone, so it's a free
Yeah.
one.
Oh, so yeah, I
But if
think,
you have another beat making one, you could use that one.
but I'll replace it with
Doesn't matter.
GarageBand.
Whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever is gonna make you get the job done.
So yeah, I think I'll do the intro song. I think maybe Zoe can maybe work on the intro with us, like give us some ideas that we can use. And
Or
Mackenzie,
what to say.
yeah, like what to say.
I don't know what to say, because like since like it's a broadcast, like they'll be like, "Hi, welcome to," for
They don't
example, like we
always
could be
know
like,
what to say.
yeah, they don't always know what to say, but like most of the time they're like, welcome to the
Whatever your show you're doing.
yeah,
But
whatever show you're
you
doing
should really
broadcast.
your introduction should not be more than anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds the most.
Yeah.
30 seconds is pushing it. If you're talking a lot, that's what my intro is. But you could really do it in about 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah,
And
because
basically
like
just introduce the show.
yeah, because we don't want to like go too extra. Cause like you have to remember, like this is like our first time like doing broadcasts and stuff.
And we don't know our time limit.
Yeah, so like we want to like do it like simple and easy.
I also say, you guys have Google, you have all these YouTube and all that stuff. Look up production. Look up how someone does an interview. Look how the time frame is, and time it. Because usually there's really no segments. Even on the news, when you see the news segment, if you see the weather guy, he has like a minute and a half to tell you the weather for 7 days.
Yeah.
The lady right after that, she has a minute and a half to tell you traffic. Like, it's done very, very fast. It's no nonsense. Thank you, Mike. And today's weather is, and they just jump right into it.
Yeah.
There's no nonsense in between. Tomorrow's this, and if you listen to the weather, like if you happen to catch one of those newscasts that they repeat the weather over and over, it's the same exact thing every 5 minutes. He's saying the same thing.
So, I think we can like for the intro, it can maybe be like 15, 10, or maybe 20 seconds long, and then while we're doing that, we'll be like, hey, welcome to
whatever.
the broadcasting, and then we're talking about in this broadcasting video or show.
Well, in
What
this
we done-
segment, we're going to talk about whatever the drama and
Yeah.
the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Because
What
we found
happened?
out.
What happened? Last week with her husbands, her
Yeah.
50 husbands that she had, her 17 kids, and all that stuff.
Yeah, like because I feel like 15 to like 20 seconds, like that might be pushing it a little, because we were like also brainstorming of like how we're gonna do that. Are we just gonna do one whole video on one topic, or like are we gonna do section like this video, like this section is about this person, this section is about this drama. Like we're still brainstorming on that. Like we still don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I feel like it should like the intro should be like 10 to 15 seconds.
The question that you need to ask her is, how long do you want the segment? Because that reflects on all the information that you could give. If it's one of those she says, oh, I only need a minute, then you need to pick one topic out of the 16 that you have written down and talk about that one topic, whatever's the most interesting, or whatever you feel it's the new gossip of the month or something like that, and focus on one thing at a time. But it all revolves around the time. So if you're going to be in front of a camera, you need to know time frame, like how long it's going to be.
Oh, now if that happens, I know which topic we should talk about. If we only have 1 minute, I know a very good.
Yeah.
Topic.
Honestly, also because if our intro's long and our topic has so much like interesting facts and details,
Yeah.
we can't really do all those details if our intro's long. So the intro
Yeah.
still
So
has to
we
be
gotta, like,
short.
So
cut it.
that's what I was saying, like 10 to 15.
Yeah, so we gotta like cut it short, make it 10, and then the rest of the video can be like maybe 1 minute, 2, 3,
Yeah.
maybe half an hour.
You know,
Ooh, half an hour.
Half an hour is too long.
That's a
I'm
little
just
bit too
saying,
much.
like I'm saying, what
You
it could
do
be.
it too much.
You know what's a half an hour of a show? That's long.
Yeah, that's long.
That's
That's,
very
like
That's like
we are not professionals.
I
We
know,
are-
I'm just saying. Those are examples, like what the time can be. I'm not
that's
saying
like
that.
a show.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
basically like
I
a
know, I'm
whole,
just saying.
like episode or something.
I
the
know, I'm
ending
just
show.
saying.
He wants to do like six episodes already. He's already ahead of himself.
I'm just saying, like that.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad that you actually liked the class. I mean,
it's fun.
I thought that it was at first there wouldn't be a lot of writing and people would be like, "Ugh, I don't want to write nothing." But if it gets you active and it gets you thinking about doing other things and behind the scenes and all that stuff, that'll be kind of cool. Yo, my man, what's going on with this guy? He's not going swimming tomorrow. I think he's already swimming his head. He don't need to go in the water. He definitely don't. All right, I can't take much more of this. I'm glad that you liked the class, and we'll talk about this
What's
more.
so funny?
Let's say our goodbyes. I can't wait.
Bye.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. Check.
I hope they put that picture in the chat room. I'm out of here.